So today for you, I just wanted to make a video on my reaction to why our model railway is so expensive. First of all, let me say my channel is dedicated to cheap trains. What I mostly do is buy broken trains on eBay and then I repair them for you. So I have a very nice video on how to repair handrails that cost almost nothing. I also have the video on how to make this climax, which again was very inexpensive, and that's still going strong. And I have my video on the big box of eBay junk, from which I got this locomotive, which was actually basically free, so that is very cost efficient. And that's still going as well. I just want to talk to you about three main points. First of all, companies making profits not necessarily bad. Also, model railways being expensive helped me to learn finance. And the last point is, if you invest in a model railroad locomotive or equipment, you have to decide how long you're going to use it for. So we'll start with my first point. Profit's not really bad. Railroad companies or model makers are usually motivated by profit. This is a very nice Bachmann 484, and it looks okay and it runs okay, but without the drive to make profit, there's no need to innovate or even change the details. So this runs okay, but compare it to the Kato FEF3, which I'm going to show off for you in a second. So the drive for profits motivate companies to give us locomotives which are much better detailed, and also they run much better. So I think this is worth the extra money, although I had to save up for a little bit to buy it, but I'm going to use it for a long time. I'm very thankful for all the extra workmanship that's gone into making this locomotive. So that I know of, there's three levels at which profit is being taken. There's the manufacturer, the distributor, and the retailer. So the manufacturer, of course, they're going to make profit, but also this one's retailed by Kato. So the Kato USA needs also to make profit to keep working and to keep innovating. And also your local hobby shop. If your local hobby shop closes, where are you going to go to buy all that good stuff? So profit's not necessarily bad. For example, Model Power went bankrupt. April 22nd, 2014 is when Model Power went bankrupt. TSG Multimedia did a really good review of 282 made by Model Power, so I suggest you go look at their video, but I happen to really enjoy this. It's a really well detailed in N scale, and it runs really good for me. He didn't like it all that much, but I really like this and I really enjoy it, and it's very sad to learn that they went bankrupt. So companies do need to make some profit. Also, needing money for trains made me study harder, work harder. So I made some changes and I invested in real estate, studied investments, studied personal finance, and all that motivated me to get more money so I could get more trains. So a lot of good has come from that. This brings me to my third point. You have to take into account how long will you be using your trains. I've had this locomotive. I bought this in 1990, and I remember it took me 6 months to save up before I could buy it. But it was the best money I've ever spent because I've enjoyed this for 30 years. It was well worth the investment, and I still like it and I still use it. By the way, this was a game changer in the industry, this locomotive. It's the first locomotive that picked up power from the drive wheels, but also from the tender. So I've always enjoyed this. It's my best engine today. So let's see how it does on the track. So by the way, this is a Concord 464. They were built by Caddo and distributed by Concord. It's a J3A New York Central Hudson, but I painted it for Canadian Pacific. What a beautiful machine. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, put them below. I'm curious to see what you think. Should trains be cheaper? See you soon.